explaining that there.
Oh, okay.
What?
Don't you need to say something?
Oh, I thought you were doing that. I forgot I was doing it.
You did it.
Welcome to MOTU video spotlight.
What are you, the Micro Machine Man? Slow it down some, dude.
I'm RoboCop.
What are you, John Machida? Is that what his name was?
I don't know what that even is.
You don't know what that is? Blur. The guy that played Blur in the Transformers movie?
Yep, still no.
Alright, well, slow it down.
Welcome to another MOTUfigures.com video spotlight.
Yeah. Who are we doing today?
Webstor.
Georgian Man? Papadopoulos? Oh, wrong Webstor. We're talking about the figure Webstor. I thought you were referring to the 80s sitcom starring Emmanuel Lewis.
Still don't know that.
Yeah. Sometimes I forget that you're not as old as me.
How can you forget that?
I don't know. So we got Webstor. Spidery Dude. I don't think he's been re-released.
Never.
I don't think so, at least. What's up with the face, Fire Marshal Bill?
I don't know.
Okay, so Webstor, he's got a lot of vintage elements about him, but he's the first figure to really hit you in the face with the 2000X elements. Don't really hit anybody in the face. We talked about that on Triclops, how he had a lot of 2000X elements, but this one it's like really obvious.
You can tell right off the bat.
Yeah, that it's the legs. But we'll get to the legs. Let's talk about what's vintage first. The head is very much like the vintage figure. It's just maybe a little more detailed, yeah. I love his ears. He's got this like extra point thing behind him.
He's a Vulcan.
Kinda, yeah. He's sort of got Vulcan ears, but then he's got an extra point on the side.
I thought you were the attorney in Vulcan.
No, I'm the attorney in Trekkie. Yeah, well, no, I'm still an attorney in Trekkie. No, I'm one of two. What does my thing say now? I think it's
200
still. No, I think it still says the attorney in Trekkie.
Oh.
I think so. I'm pretty sure it does. Anyway, so he comes with the redo of the classic armor, but this time it's been given sort of a two-tone thing, both a black and a purple, which you can't really see unless you really look at it in the light. Hi, Keats. So he's got that, and then he's got the orange gun like the vintage figure. He's using the same style of parts, like the three-toe and the Skeletor type boots and things like that, and the finned arms. He's got a grappling hook like the vintage figure, but it doesn't work like the vintage figure.
Not at all.
Not at all, really. Yeah. Now they had said, just like you remember, but it's not actually just like you remember. I'm going to cut him some slack because we knew that we weren't supposed to get action features really in this line. Yeah. So the fact that it doesn't work, yeah, exactly. The fact that it doesn't.
He touched me mad.
I don't know what he did. He threw something at you. The fact that it doesn't work like the vintage figure. What'd you do?
He said
you did not throw anything.
I just did it.
Oh, you. Okay, I don't know what that is. It doesn't pull through and, have the action feature like the vintage figure does. You have the vintage figure.
He does.
Yeah, exactly, he does.
I used to.
You used to, but it broke. And that's a great point right there. That's just another thing that could break on this. If it actually had the feature where you pulled it along and it did that thing. I mean,
it always tangled up, too.
Exactly, it gets tangled up, it gets snagged, all those things. And if you look at, like, Roboto, who's, like, one of the only figures who has an action feature, he had that reverse shoulders problem because they were so busy working on everything else that they missed the reverse shoulders. So had this had the pull-through mechanism, we might have seen some other area that got kind of slighted to fit in that action feature. And really, is it that important that it works on Webstor? Are we really hanging him onto stuff and pulling him up and down nowadays as adults?
Who are you, kids?
Yeah, what are you, kids? Not the dog, you guys, if you really wanted the feature, but I just don't see that much importance in having the action feature. Anyway, so this one just has a hole and it pulls back and forth. Yeah, but still, this is made of kind of a rubbery plastic.
Yeah.
So even if you had the feature, I don't know if that rubbery plastic would hold up to the stress of it anyway.
They use those same parts on Buzz-Off. I just realized that.
These same arms?
Yeah.
I don't know if they're the exact same arms.
Those little, things.
I think they're tinier, aren't they?
I don't even see what.
He's down there. No, I think they're tinier, dude.
Ah.
I don't know. Well, that's something we'll have to check into. Hi, Keaton.
He's hugging you.
Oh, thanks, buddy. Okay. I think they're smaller on him. Don't you?
I don't have Webstor.
I can't remember. He's back in that case and I can't get him out.
Especially during a video.
Especially during a video. Alright, so I don't think it's the same legs as Buzz-Off, but if it is, I'm sorry. I'm sorry for not paying attention better. Anyway, so he's got these extra leg pieces added onto the backpack. The backpack. He's got these extra legs added on here, and that's something doing from the 2000X version. You can fold them down and make them kind of less noticeable if you really want the vintage look.
I like them.
I don't mind it either. I mean, I love vintage Webstor, but you know, I can take them or leave them. They're just kind of there.
I mean, there's nothing wrong.
There's
with
nothing wrong with them.
2000X. I mean,
Yeah.
it's not our favorite.
It's not my favorite design style.
Filmation. Who's Darth Vader?
He's pulling a Darth Vader over there. I think he's trying to breathe on the cases to make smiley faces on them. So it's got these extra pieces. Like I said, you can either take them or leave them. Ignore them. Pretend they're not there. Try and hide them, whatever you gotta do. The backpack piece does come off. It is separate.
But
And actually...
no hook.
No hook? What do you mean?
It wouldn't have just been bad. They would have made it so the little legs come off.
That would have been cool. Yeah, I wish the legs could pop out. That way, for anybody that really does like that vintage version better, they could just pop the legs out and call it a day. But this part pops off, and actually in the package, this is all off of him in the package, because the vintage figure had it off in the package. So you actually have to put it on him when you get him and open him up.
Just climb on glass again.
Will you quit climbing on that? It's glass.
Okay.
I don't think it's supposed to support your weight, dude. Oh, I don't know if I got that on right. Alright, so there's the figure. I think he's pretty cool. I don't mind the lack of the action feature. I think the extra legs are cool.
Yeah.
But I wish they were removable. Let's talk about the bio.
Oh, and Dad?
Yeah.
After we're done with the bio, I'd like to say something that's not about Webstor, but it's still about He-Man.
Okay, after the bio.
Yeah.
After we finish up. Don't forget this, whatever you got on your mind. Real name, Arrhenius, son of Rachnus.
Wow.
I don't even know what that means.
Wow.
And you know, it actually... Okay, I shouldn't say this joke because you're a kid. So I won't say this joke in front of you. But...
Don't do it on the boards either.
I won't do it on the
friend.
boards. I won't do it on the boards either. But his first name can be pronounced another way that's kind of funny. But you don't know what it is. So hopefully you guys at home can figure it out for yourselves.
I bet I'd figure it out eventually. If
Maybe.
I looked at it.
Alright, so anyway, one of the last remaining members of an ancient Eternian race of spider warriors called the Arachna, Webstor was awoken from hibernation beneath Snake Mountain and occasionally allies himself with Skeletor. In ancient times, the Arachna were an advanced dominant race until driven underground by the Snake Men. Uranus retains much of the knowledge of his people and, while seemingly savage, is an expert mathematician and strategist as well as an accomplished escape artist. He often arms himself with a grappling hook, fast pack... He often arms himself with a grappling hook, fast pack, and uses his climbing power to escape capture. Okay, that grammar's bad there. I don't even know what that means. But other than that, I really don't have too much of a problem with this bio. What about you?
Nah, it's not that bad.
It's not bad, no. I mean, I like the fact that his race and the Snake Men are kind of at war. You know,
Yeah.
that plays off the 2000X thing where the Snake Men went after him when you had all the babies or whatever. So I like that. Will you stop doing that, Turkey?
Tying your guy up.
What are you doing? Are you tying up Flipshot?
I'll carry it. Do that.
Oh, you're tying him to Snake Mountain. Okay, that's cool.
So he's in danger.
He's in danger. Oh, okay. That's cool with me. Do what you gotta do, man.
Just don't break it.
Maybe you could stay off the lunchbox, because it's making like a ton of ting, ting, ting noises. In case you were wondering what was going over there, he's playing with a He-Man lunchbox and tying Flipshot to Snake Mountain.
It's gonna break it.
I don't know what's gonna happen. There's a chance that one of my figures is about to break. So anyway, I don't really mind this one, other than the grammar at the end, because it says he often arms himself with a grappling hook, and then and then fast pack, and uses his climbing ability to escape capture. Didn't break?
Ooh, I won't look at that.
So that's Webstor. You don't have him yet, and you're hoping to get him for Christmas. Thanks, dude. You're hoping to get this one for Christmas, aren't you? He is a really, really cool figure, and I don't think he's been reissued as of yet. So he's one that's kind of... Yeah, he's getting kind of tough, I think. I wouldn't be surprised if he got reissued pretty soon, because there are still a few reissues they had planned for the rest of the time until they said they're going to stop doing reissues. And I wouldn't be surprised to see him coming up soon. And if he does come up, get him, because he's early on in the line, so he's really kind of loaded up with stuff. And he's just really cool looking. I mean, this blue is really nice. It's just great figure. Great figure. Right? Mm-hmm. Not that you know, because you don't have it.
Hey, stop bragging.
All right, so we're signing off on this one.
Wait,
That's it for
wait,
Webstor.
my thing.
Oh yeah, go ahead.
Okay, he made a He-Man guy. He put what's that guy with the one eye?
Oh, he took
Optic's green eye and put it on Grizzly's body, and he named it I Spy.
I Spy. Yeah, he's furry and he's got the one eye on there. It's pretty cool, and he named him I Spy. How does the Webstor theme go? I never thought forever was the best I could do. Then came you. It was you and me, and then came you. Yeah.
Should we be playing it?
All right, so that's it. So, good journey.
Good journey.
We'll see you guys next time.
Wait,
Kim, you want to say good journey?
Yeah, sure.
Oh my goodness.